Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we are back on the Patreon server. This is episode 2 and today the plan is to make the community mail room, but the post office for the server. We're going to go back to town in just a little bit. I came back here to gather some supplies and then we're going to go and do that. Now I just posted a video yesterday that was a redstone video on how to do the mailboxes, so we're going to try to get some of those materials here together. Now I have some here, I have a bunch of the redstone and some things, so I can start to make the redstone lamps. I have to make those and everything like that. So let me just spend some time here and gather up all those resources. Now if you're liking this series, if you're liking what I'm doing here, please let me down in the comments, and also please leave a like. I appreciate that. So let me gather the stuff up. We'll be right back. I'm now outside the nether portal for the town. And across the way here is a foundation that I have built for the postal office, the mail room. And what I've got here is, you can see it's got a structure. I want to have stone brick as kind of like a foundation, and then we're going to use regular brick going around. Now these upper areas you see here, this higher raised thing, this is where I would like to have the redstone lamps for each mailboxes. I've kind of spec'd out what I want. The server right now only supports 25 people, so I've got 25 mailboxes. Now, of course, later on, if we get more than that, we can always expand this upwards or, whatever. But this should be plenty because we only have maybe 6 or 7 right now. So what we're going to do here is Thomas Grillo, thank you Thomas, has been making some brick, and this is going to go along the outside here. So I want to just kind of make it like this. See that? So it's kind of a brick structure all the way around. This is going to be very, very cool. And then what I want to do is I want to take some of the wood here, the oak planks, and probably I should make these into slabs. And this is going to be the floor, the general look of the floor. So here, we go right here. See what I'm saying? So we're going to have like a room that's got a wood floor with a brick on the sides, and then we're going to have all of the redstone and all that sort of thing along the things. Let me work on getting the foundation and the floor a little bit done better, and I'll be right back. So the foundations used in here, you can see you've got a little stuff I got to pick up, but we've got the redstone lamps. They're all good. We have 7 here, 7 here, that's 14, and 11 on this side, which is 25. Okay, so let's start setting this up. We know we need the repeaters, 25 repeaters. This is the easy part. So we're going to do this right now on camera. Do this whole thing like I did in my video, and I just set that to the wrong display. There we go. We're going to do 11 on this side. Okay, and we're going to do 7 on this side. There we are. Okay, now, we know we have to have redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just doing this really quick here. We're going to get at least the mechanism all done before we do the rest of the decorative stuff, which I'm not as good at. Okay, now that we have that done here, we really need to make sure that we have some blocks. I might just use brick because we have a lot of brick. Should we use brick? Yeah, why not? We'll just use brick as the block in between here. Okay, do that right here too. We have a lot of brick, and there's a lot more brick that we have in our chest that's out here for storage, so that's good. So now then, along the wall here, not right there, put that, and let's get the comparators out. Okay. And again, we're going to do it right here. Here we go. And the comparators. And one more time, we'll do it on this wall over here. And the comparators. And then all we need is the chests. And the mechanism will be done. Pick that back up. I'm going to use shift so I put a single chest and not a double chest. A little slow walking, but that's okay. Almost done. And we'll give this a test in just a second. Here we go. Okay, so if someone has this particular chest and they gave them some bones, it's lit up. We know that that particular chest has something in it. There's mail there for the person to pick up. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Now what I want to do is next is I want to just basically work on this building some more. Make it a little bit bigger. I'm basically going to hide this area around this side because there is no reason for this. Tinker, do you want planks or wood from oak? Wood is fine. So we're going to basically, because I don't want to have windows looking into the controls and the mechanisms, we're going to have a space for windows here and here, and the rest of it's going to be just plain old brick. Okay, so from this point back, we can just do regular old brick, and there we go. So that's what we're going to do. Let me work on getting this looking a little bit better, and we'll see how the progress is. Here is a bit of a progress update for you. You can see I have the glass windows that I wanted. I wanted to be kind of tall, so I made them 3x4. It's not bad. I wish I could do it on the other sides too and make it look a little bit more like a building, true building. But with all the other things, I mean, I could do it, but then you'd see all the redstone, and I don't want to do that. Now I put in here upside down brick stairs, and that will allow the chest to still be open, which is good. And I might make this go up higher just so we hide everything that's behind there. I don't know. And I'm putting up an edging around here. Now, above that, we're going to do the roof in a little bit. But first, let me get the interior done here so it kind of looks right, and make sure we get enough lighting everywhere so nothing can spawn. And then we'll worry about that. So let me finish this up to get to the point where we need to do the roof. I'm waiting on Thomas Grillo to bring over some item frames. I did not have any item frames with me, so we'll get those in a bit. But here's what I've done so far. You can see it's looking pretty good. And up here, you can see right here, I had to put in something to light the center here. And I may just have this hanging down. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But in this particular position is where I need to have some lighting to make it work. Of course, when these are lit up, they will light things up, but you can't count on that. So anyway, he's going to bring over the item frames. And we are going to then put on the front of these mailboxes, maybe even up here, an item frame, and we're going to be putting the skull of each person. So you kind of can tell by who they are by their skull. Now he says he's en route, which means he's going to be coming through this direction. And when he gets here, then I'll get the stuff from him and we'll put them up. Give me just a sec. Being that I'm also an operator on here, I can do special commands which normally other people can't do. And that is I can put the skulls of people. So this is Tinker77. And this is where the where it's going to be. Now I'm curious though. See how it says lowercase t for Tinker? I wonder if I do this way. Does it give me one that has a capitalization? It does. Okay, so capitalization does matter, guys. There we go. Okay, so this one is junk. I'll have to throw that away. But for instance, if I want to do pause player 10, we'll put his mailbox right here. I would go in here and do this. Skull, pause, player 10. And there it is, and that would be his mailbox. And so now everybody can look up by image. Now I should also put down a name or some sort of sign so you can tell who it is, because some people can't tell by looking at it just from the picture. They would maybe be able to read it, but they just hover over, I guess, and it works that way too. So I'm going to start to put the people's names here and get their faces up, and then I'll start to work on the roof. I came back to base so that I could get some more leather to make the rest of the item frames. So I got to make some sticks, make some item frames. I need a total of 11 frames. So let's make some more sticks. Guess I'm running low on material here. Let's see. Do I have any more? I got some more wood, right? Yeah, I got a whole stack. Here we go. Oop, no, I want that. Don't throw that out. Okay, let's get some more sticks. Yeah, now we have a lot of sticks. And with 7 and 4, that makes 11. There we go. That's all I needed. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to finish up. I think I'm going to finish up with the rest of the post office. Now that I'm back, we'll put all these up. 7 more, because there's 7 on this side. There we go. I'll also get rid of my dirt little pillar that I made. Oh no. Oh, okay, there it is. Ha! I thought I was missing one. Okay, all the signs are up, and all of these spots are for other people who want to join the Patreon server. So that's you. If you're watching this video, go to patreon.com/tinker77. See if it interests you. Okay, we're going to start the roof next, and I think I'm going to go with the same kind of stone brick on top. But I want to make it go at kind of like an angle, straight angle, and then flat on completely on top. Okay, so let me start up here and see if I can just get some of the edge done. Let me go up a little bit. Let's go right here. Okay, so if we had a block here, I'd want the stairway to be right here. Okay, and I want that to be all around. I'm going to put some placeholder blocks because it makes it easier for me to put the stairs. This will all come out later. And I might need to go get some more stone made through a furnace so that I can get, because I don't have silk touch yet. So I have to do that to get more stone brick. But I'm going to go up probably, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 layers on all sides. And then we'll go from there. We'll just make it flattened out, and it'll be all done. So let me start to work on this here real quick with what I have. I only have this many, 53. It's not a lot, is it? But if I do it, let's see, can I do it like this? And stand on top of it? Oh, scary. I thought I was gonna fall right there. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna do this for a little while and see how this roof turns out once I get enough stone. We're gonna run out of stone, but we'll see. Okay, the roof is done. You can see I've done that up there. It's slanted and it goes flat. And the basic structure is done. Now inside of the room, I did put the roof in here, and I put these kind of like chandeliers. I'm not sure I'd like it. I might change it out. But you get the idea. The light levels in here all are above 7 or above, so it should be good, or should be 8. And above. And so now I want to look at maybe doing some more texture changes and making it look a little bit less plain. And the first idea I had was, a lot of times you see buildings have like a trim to them. So let me do this here. I'm going to take out this line, a corner piece. Okay. And take out every other block, like there. Okay. And what I'm going to do is replace that with some stone brick. And what I think that I'll do, it'll give it like a look of like a corner for the building. Now, it would be nice if I could use some other types, but I think that that might look better on the corner. So we're going to do that with all of the other pieces. Then I'm going to get some more materials back at base and come back. I'm thinking about maybe some vines, maybe some iron fences, some other things. We're going to try to dress this up. I'm going to do this on the other corners, and yeah, we'll see how it looks. I finished the corners, and I'm not sure I like it. I like the corners themselves. I like the idea of them, but I don't like how it's all... the red brick is good, but the stone brick is not. It looks okay, but I think the stone brick would be great as the roof. I think that's good. But I think this might be better served if we go and get maybe a sandstone and see if we can work with that. Make it a different color. The yellowish of the sandstone might work. So I'm going to go and gather some sandstone up and see if that will help it out. I think that might look a little bit better. I don't know. Would we go with yellow or red? Maybe I'll go get both. I'll go try to get both and see how they look. And we'll see if we can get this to look even better. I made it out to the desert area, and I think I'm going to bulldoze this desert island. I'll get the sand out of it, and the sandstone's probably underneath the sand, and we'll see how that goes. So it's going to take me a little bit to do because I don't have a really good sword. Now, I did bring iron for me so that I can make the iron fences for the post office, so I can try that out. So I have iron. I can actually make more tools if I need it. So I'm just going to start to take this stuff out. It's going to be a little bit of time because, it's iron. I need to get some diamond tools, but I still am lacking some diamonds. Diamonds are kind of rare right now, so we're not using them for anything but except for the picks that we really need for mining. So, okay, let me give this some time, and be back in a little bit, guys. And this is the last of this island, and there it is. It has been bulldozed flat to ocean level. And we can see here I've got some chests full of materials that we received here. A lot of stuff. I'm going to take a lot of this back to the base. May take a couple trips so that I have it, because that's a lot of sand. And I want to keep the sand for other things. As you know, we use sand for lots of things. So I want to get this back there. We're going to get some sandstone made that I want, and we'll bring it back over to the post office. So let me do a couple of hauling runs, and we'll be right back. I'm back at the post office right now, and I'm going to start to change out maybe this corner using cut sandstone instead of the stone brick, okay? Gotta be careful I don't destroy any of my redstone. There we go. I want to see how this looks. Grab that too. I think this will look better as far as how the coloring is for the ground, and it might differentiate from the roof. I'm not sure. I wish they had like a sandstone brick. I think that would look better. Let's see here. Let's just take a look and see how this is going to look from far. So I think that could look good, especially when we get up there. Let me change out some of this corner here. We'll figure this out. Let's go up here so we can get to this area. And let's see, I can get that far. And let's change that out there. Okay. Okay, now let's go downstairs. Let's go down and have a look. See, I think that would look better. And then this will differentiate the color between the roof and this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me change this stuff out. I might even make these still be stone brick, kind of like pillars. But let me change this out real quick, and we'll see how it looks. I just finished changing out the stone brick for sandstone, and I like it. I think it's better than what it was. Before it was just too bricky. I think with the differentiation in color, it helps. What I want to do, though, right now is I want to work with the iron and the vines. I'm going to put some like a fencing around it. Maybe put some like iron pillars here. I might change out the chandeliers. But for this, I think we can just put some vines, and they should grow. Let's go a little higher. Put some space. Let's just start this, and this should grow over time. And I don't have enough for this whole thing, so let's just put a couple pieces back here. We'll harvest it later. Let's get it started. Okay, there we go. Get some on this corner too. I'll put one right here. I might as well put the last one over there. Okay, so let that grow. That'll grow, and then we'll see what happens with that. Now let's make some more of these iron fences here. The iron bars. And I'm going to move this table right here. I'm thinking about having like some sort of fencing going around. So maybe right here. Let's see. Let's do it right here. And of course we can remove this fence here when we want to. But making it more of a like an official building. You know, they would use higher quality materials than wood. Okay, and give it like a yard space. And then we can throw in some leaves there as some bushes and that sort of thing. And this would look a little bit nicer. Let's clear out some of this right here. Okay, this fence can go. And if this were to go out, see we have how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, and there's on the fourth one. So 1, 2, 3, and a fourth one. So this fence really should be right here. Oops, not there. There we go. Okay, I think that'll make it look a little bit nicer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this up, wait for the stuff to grow, see what happens, and see how it looks in just a little bit. It's starting to look kind of what I envisioned. I do have the vines growing and everything's going good. I put the fence all the way around. There is a gap here. I'm not sure how we handle this because the iron gate does not actually hook up with the regular fences, so there's gaps there. We'll have to figure something out with that. But what I'm going to do here, I think, is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put down some bushes. I'm going to make it 2 high bushes. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side here and see how that looks. Thomas put down a lot of torches to help out with spawn mitigation devices. We may have to change that out, but I think that looks pretty good. Let's go back here. So I think that looks a lot better. It might look good if I do a little bit more around the side, but that doesn't look bad at all. As you know, I'm not very good with decorations, so I'm trying my best to do this. I think it looks pretty good. What else can we do with this? Let me go around the side and just see what happens here. Like if we go, make it like go like 1 layer high around the side. Would that look okay? I want to go and see. I can't get out here. I gotta go clear around and jump up here. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I think the double layer height looks really good, but perhaps we should put some sort of a border on it, like some frames or some trapdoors maybe. Let's go see if we can do something with this. But this has to go, so we need to use some shears. Let's grab the shears out of here so we can pick these up. There we go. Okay, now let's make some trapdoors. Right now all I have is oak on me, so that'll have to work. And I need a crafting table. I'm putting everything outside of this space. I had grabbed them all, huh? So that I can work with the things here. So let's see. What was it? There they are. Okay. So if we're to put something like this, put that all around, that might look okay. Let me do that real quick and we'll see how it looks. I'm inside by the nether portal. We're going to go out here. And this is what it looks like. I have put, instead of using trapdoors, I put a little bit of a iron gate around that to kind of keep it within the theme. And the vines are growing. I put a little bit more, so by the time they get fully grown, it should look pretty nice. Okay? But it looks like it's about done. I think this is very good build for me. It's one of my first builds on this Patreon server. I really like it, and I think people will like it too. Now, once again, they would go in here. The door is wide open, but the light level in here will not let spawns happen. And if I wanted to give something to Mr. Kent, I would go like this and drop it in there, and you can see immediately that his light turns on. Hey, he knows he's got mail. Okay, so isn't that great? So now we have a full mailbox system. This is where people can go to do that. Now right away, I'm always right here in the center. You have Pause Player 10, you have Jude 1C9V, you have Mr. Kent, you have DSA Girl, Reminiscent, and Thomas Grillo. And we have a lot of open spaces, so if you'd like to be on the Patreon server, just go to patreon.com/tinker77 and take a look at that. See what you like about it. And if you do sign up, that'd be great. We can add you. We always do ads at the beginning of the month. So the next ad will be in January 5th. So if you're there by then, you should be able to get on and join us. We would love to have you. So that'll be it. All right, I think that's about all that I have time for today. Looks like the video is going to be a little bit over 20 minutes. So here I am, Tinker77. Saying, hey, if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And you there, if you're new here, subscribe to this channel. If you'd like to be notified of the videos I produce, please subscribe. And hit that little bell icon so you get all of the notifications. Yes. Anyway, that's about all I have time for. So, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.